don't get what we need from the Lord because our mind is too high. We got to humble ourselves. He said, humble ourselves and pray and do what?
Amen. And seek my face.
Seek my face.
And turn from their wicked ways.
All right.
Then will I hear from heaven.
Then will I hear from heaven.
And will forgive their sin.
Uh-huh.
And will heal their land.
We see the condition of the world now. We see the condition in our country. We blame it on the government. We blame it on the people. I know Satan is wild out there on the loose. But are we doing our part? Amen. Are we praying for our leaders? Are we praying for these things? Sometimes we see stuff and we know it's crooked and perverse. Lord, don't let that happen. Because we trying to live a quiet and a peaceable life. Amen. Are we doing our part today? See, because this is what he told Solomon. He said, if I shut up heaven, then there'll be no rain. Now remember, here come Elijah. Yes. The Bible said he was a man of like passion. In other words, there wasn't nothing different, nothing special about him that you can't do. That's right. But he prayed earnestly. That it don't rain. And it didn't rain for 3.5 years. That was one man prayer affected the whole earth. Yes, sir. But now you have to humble yourself to get God's attention and do something like that. You ain't going to God, look here, Lord, I need you. You got to humble yourself. And then he prayed again. See, once he gives you how to get to, sometimes you have to learn how to get what you need from the Lord. I heard the brother say fast. You do certain things and the Lord answer your prayer. Then when you come up to another situation, I need God to move. Then I'm going to fast again. Because once you learn what it takes to get his attention and get in touch with him, then that's what you do. So I imagine Elijah got in whatever place he got in again and prayed, and then the Lord let it rain again. Amen. But my point is, we got to pray and humble ourselves to pray under God. Because sometimes we'll get, oh, I don't feel like praying. That's all of our flesh. Yes, sir. Nobody flesh don't feel like praying. Nobody flesh don't feel like fasting. That ain't just you. That's right. The difference is, will you humble yourself? Amen. Jesus. Amen. Don't do like I used to do either. I would kind of pray sometime. But boy, when I got in trouble, you couldn't beat me praying. You couldn't beat me turning my plate down. In itself, when you get in trouble, yes, you go to the Lord and you look to him. That's good. But the Bible says, man ought to always pray and not to faint. Amen. That's got to be, when everything's good, you still got to pray. Amen. When the things are going well, you still got to give God thanks. You still got to humble yourself. Not just when you get in trouble. I've been there. I got that t-shirt. But I learned to pray in and out of season. I learned to pray all the time. I learned to pray continuously. 2 Kings 5:1. We don't want to talk about names. See, sometimes we need stuff from God, but sometimes we got to bring our mind down. You get Luke 19:1. We're going to talk about Naaman. Naaman was a leper, and he needed something from the Lord, but his mind wasn't right. I mean, no, we can go to the Lord and need something, but our mind ain't right. And wow, we ain't humble. You got to be, you know, if you're humble enough, you can receive things from the Lord. Amen. And if I went around this room, everybody will tell me that they humble. However, there's our level of humbling, there's our humbling ourselves under God. So we serve a king. Yeah. We got to humble ourselves. I love that. I never forgot that. I probably was a teenager, but that mother said, I ask God for mercy. Mercy. I go before the throne of grace and I ask him for mercy. Yeah. And I start talking and making my petition made known unto him. You got that 2 Kings 5:1? All right, go ahead.
Now Naaman, captain of the host of the king of Syria, was a great man with his master and honorable, because by him the Lord had given deliverance unto Syria. He was also a mighty man in valor, but he was a leper.
All right, Naaman was a soldier. He was a captain of the host. I mean, he was a mighty man. He was a warrior.